I am your friend Dr. Charles Apoki. I would have done this video much earlier, but I had to relocate from one of our residences to another residence because of the online seminar that is coming up today and tomorrow. This side is quieter. And my wife deliberately put this background here for recording purposes. And I've been receiving calls from all over, both to register for the conference, for the webinar, and to talk about the last podcast from Nedu and the Honest Bunch. I want to thank you all who have subscribed to this channel. We are now 70,000 plus. I never thought in January that we will be at this level by now. And hopefully in the next few months, we should cross 100,000. I thank you all. I thank you all who have subscribed, all those who share the videos. I want to thank the Kingmaker, Tunde Ednorth, for sharing my videos back to back. I remember Kanayo shared one of my videos. I want to thank him. I want to thank Nedu and the Honest Bunch, Best, and all the other people of that group, and Husband Material and the beautiful ladies. Thank you so much. I want to thank you for all the calls that you've placed through. I want to thank my technical team in Europe, Abuja, and in Delta State. Thank you so much. Now listen, I always use every opportunity to teach. Some years back, I went to lay hands on somebody who was paralyzed at the Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship International at Ekakbara chapter. The person did not walk. I'm sure the normal leg even nearly got spoiled in the process of my praying for her. And I carried my Bible as I was crossing the Ekakbara market at Aba. I asked God, why didn't the girl walk? He said, your shoulders are not big enough to carry the fame yet. That if that girl had walked, that your life will have been devastated. Your hospital will close and several things will happen because your shoulders are not yet big enough to carry the fame. It is now I understand. That video we did went viral and several other videos went viral, and the calls alone, the invitations to be interviewed by Punch newspaper, by stations in the UK, in different countries, is enormous. We had to shift some to 2025. And even to register for this conference of today, people are still desiring to register today, 7th of June. That is the day of the webinar. Thank you so much. Thank God one has developed some shoulders to carry the fame. In fact, one of the things I do when I become more popular, I withdraw inwards from the popularity. I separate myself from my performance. But I want to share with you some key principles that have brought me to this level. Number one, I'm not an intelligent man. People called me from my old school WhatsApp group. Doctor, your notebook, you must be very brilliant. No. I was just an average student, even though I made a division 1, I made A in physics, A in chemistry, A in biology, A in geography, A in economics. I was an average student. When I went to FGC, where I saw people more brilliant, even though at 56, I went to do a master's at the Delta State University on master's in public admin, and I scored 10 A's, 7 B's, and 1 C. It's a record that I'm not sure any person has beaten for some time now. But the way I learn is that I read something over and over and over and over and over again before I know it, because I know myself that I don't have a good memory. So I'm not an exceedingly brilliant person. And so What are the things that have brought me to limelight that you are celebrating? I'm just an ordinary person. I'm not very intelligent. So, number one, persistence of vision. When I have a place I'm going to, I don't get distracted. When I have a thing I want to do, I don't get distracted. I focus, persistence of vision. One of my geography lecturers, I've always acknowledged him, Mr. Bamuza of blessed memory, once said when I was in class 3, I think, or from 4, he was my geography teacher, nice, handsome, Ijaw gentleman. He said, valuable as knowledge is, the power to acquire it independently is more valuable. That is that ability to acquire knowledge on your own. So I know little things about everything and everything about little things. I scavenge for knowledge. Anywhere, anyhow, I scavenge for knowledge because my aim was to be a global citizen. So I scavenge for knowledge. I read, I scavenge, I Google, I watch television, I listen to even mad people. I scavenge for knowledge. So that desire to be a global citizen had been there. And I announced it on radio in 2020 that this is my year of globalization. I said it in 1998 in the Anglican church behind Star Paper Mill in Omungasi Aba. Then Utegbulam was the vicar, Dr. Victor Utegbulam. I said I will be in my house in Ugili and be reaching to the world. So persistence of vision. Once you keep saying a thing, believing a thing, thinking about a thing, you will eventually become it. It is persistence that makes raindrops to dig a hole inside concrete. It is persistence that makes a beaver to cut through a tree and fell the tree. So persistence of vision. The next P is push. I push myself. I am an aggressive intellectual. I push myself. I always set the bar high for myself. I don't settle for nonsense. So people find it difficult to work with me. I push myself. I push myself. And I put myself under pressure to produce results. And so the next thing is piecemeal approach. I can't concentrate for too long. I can't read for too long. I can't pray for too long. I don't have the energy to work for too long. So I do the salami process. Salami is S-A-L-A-M-I. Salami that you slice, So I do it piecemeal, but with consistency. Piecemeal approach. I do it piecemeal approach. I don't have the energy and the mental capacity to do things at once and the physical strength. The next thing is that you need people. You need people. When I pray for people. I pray to meet people. I pray for people who have value for me, to meet me, to look for me, to call for me. I pray for people, to meet them, to associate with them, to desire me, people. So you must pray for people. Pray for people. The next thing is pray for platform. Social media is the platform. Nedu and the Honest Bunch were people, and they provided that platform. Tunde Ednot, people and platform. So you always need people. You that have helped me to share these videos and all that. My sister from Kano, her name just escaped my mind now. Bridget, yes, I think from Kano, yes. My robo sister from Kano, Bridget Akinluwa. She shares my videos, sends them to stars, has helped people. Platform, then performance. There is no second chance to make a first impression. I don't come. Worry no dey carry last. It is, if I perish, I perish. I do anything that I do as if it is the last time I will ever do it. That interview I granted, it took a lot of virtue out of me, took a lot of energy out of me, took a lot of intellectual power out of me. Particularly when it was not an interview that was, I was not given questions before I sat down there. So I always try to perform to the best of my ability. And it is that brings, don't do like a cripple. Don't do like Ozon. Don't do like Onyengwara. Don't do like a Mumu. How long will you live? How long will you live? How many times do you have to have some opportunities? Just put in your best. Do it. Break the shell. Break the yoke. Break the limitation. Break the timidity. Break the shyness. Break the fear of what if you don't do well. Break it. And that's how I perform. And when I finish performing, I am drained out. I can go and rest. So those are the P's. Now, one thing is to find what you love doing. I've always been a noisemaker in class and a comedian, funny man. I served a lot of punishment, cutting grass at Government College Ughelli, and they will call me my name, list of noisemakers. So I'm a phonation person, a vocal person. So talking is interesting to me. Humor is interesting to me. I debated for the University of Ibadan. I debated with Dr. Leroy Dozier, Edward Egesi, Kingsley OJ, and one person, I can't remember his name now. And then we won the Interhall Debate Trophy. It is find something that you're intrinsically good at, find something you enjoy doing, find something that works for you, that succeeds, that produces results, keep repeating it. I'm enjoying aging with agility, with activity, with capacity, and productivity. What a nice way to be 65 years old. If I was practicing medicine, you wouldn't have known me. If I was practicing medicine, you wouldn't have heard about my name. If I was practicing medicine, you didn't need to come to my hospital. I'm wishing somebody that is listening to me to do these P's I've enumerated and to break out of his or her shell, and the world will celebrate you as you have celebrated me. Please encourage others to subscribe to this channel. By Monday, we'll start announcing the next meeting online, July meeting. God bless you. I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.